as time flies by, you'll open up your eyes wide. You feel it's gonna go your way. Hey, hey, it's a brand new day. Hey, 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 it's a brand new...
Welcome back to Marbella Now. My name is Nicole King, and I'm delighted to welcome back to the program Johannes Schumacher from
Imukura.
Imukura. It's a strange name, but a very important subject.
But I can tell you why.
Why? Tell me why.
It's Imukura. Imukura from immunology and cura from curing. Imukura. Very
Imukura.
easy.
Immunology and cure.
Yes.
Okay, Imukura. And that's going to be easier to remember now.
Yeah, that's why.
And you are no relation whatsoever of Schumacher. I imagine everybody asked you that, of the racing driver.
And so I stopped answering this question.
Okay, so I won't answer that one. I won't ask that. You thought I was going to, but I won't. Johannes, I love the way you look. I mean, it is so cosmopolitan. You always look so sharp. You really fit into the Marbella scene. So it's quite surprising seeing this look and then knowing that the business that you run is very serious, because always people think people are very boring and serious and dull when they're dealing with very serious subjects. How do you manage to make the balance between being a fun, light-hearted person and dealing with a subject that is just heartbreaking? I don't even know how to say the subject. It's like it doesn't come out naturally.
I can tell you why. Usually health is seen as just treating diseases, and that is an ugly topic, I must say. And yes, we have to. But from my point of view, it's about vitality. And how can I represent vitality and health if I would look ugly? Huh? And so if you look at your health professionals and you want to get healthy, I say always look at the people who are representing what they are selling, and if you can believe it.
Well, obviously I can believe it. You're very committed to what you do. Why? Why do you care so much? Why is this so important for you that people know about Imukura, what you do, and how it helps?
Well, I can tell you half of my business life I have been dealing with health-related issues. And I could never understand why people first need to get more sick in order then eventually getting healthy in the end. By putting so much chemical, so much pharmaceutical, and by poisoning them in order to get them healthy. That never get into my mind. And then when my father suffered from cancer, I said, well, that can't be true, that they now want to poison him. And I was searching for a solution for his cancer disease. And then it came across that immunotherapy with dendritic cells is a great opportunity, and that's why I started Imukura.
And what does it do? What is the basis of the treatment?
Well, let me tell you how we look at cancer. Cancer, every second person nowadays will get cancer, and it is always seen from the general medicine as a part of part of the body which is not all right, a tumor, a carcinoma, and we have to cut it out, poison it, or burn it, like surgery or chemotherapy or radiation. But that doesn't cure the topic. So if we, for example, in the car have our oil gauge lighting up, it is not a solution to just cover or tape the lamp. Yeah? We have to solve the cause, the causation. And the causation of cancer is that the immune system, in a way, lost its capacity to deal with the cancer issue. Because in the healthy body, there are always cancer cells around. That is not a problem. It is only a problem because the immune system will get them out, it will wipe them off. But it is a problem if the immune system struggles on that, and cancer cells can cluster to tumors, carcinomas, and so on. So that's why we concentrate on repairing the immune system, getting the body healthy again, putting it back into the position to cope with cancer, to fight cancer from inside. And that's what dendritic cell therapy does. Dendritic cells are naturally born managers of the immune system. They take up the information on what to fight against and pass this information to immune cells. And dendritic cell therapy says, okay, if that is not strong enough, let's take blood from a patient, multiply dendritic cell therapy and do loads of them and inform them with the cancer information and give that back to the body.
So is that what you do? You actually inject these cells into the body?
Exactly. We take blood from the patient. So the patient gets only nature, but high tech, of course, because that is a process in the laboratory that even I don't understand exactly how it goes. But we take blood from the patient, we multiply or we cultivate the monocytes, which can go to be dendritic cells, and then we inform them, we prime them, and then we give it back to the body. And these cells that we are giving into the body have exactly the DNA of the patient. So there's nothing
There's
artificial.
no rejection risks or anything.
And so that was developed like in the early 2000s, and it received the Nobel Prize in Medicine in 2011. So it's no any fairy tale or so. It's not any bullshit or so charlatanery. No, it's pure science, medicine, given the Nobel Prize, and now we are here to provide this to the world.
Oh, you are amazing. I mean, that's absolutely superb that you've brought this and to the Costa del Sol. Until how, as I understand it, cancer goes in stages. Is there a stage when it's too late to apply this? Can someone go to see you for preventative measures? How does this work?
Well, it starts from preventative, indeed. So we have patients that don't have cancer, but that take dendritic cell therapy as a regeneration therapy because it cleans all the body from unwanted cells. And there are not only cancer cells, so it works against all kind of unwanted cells, like any rubbish which the body can't get rid of it. And people feel more energized, more vital and rejuvenated because the organs are working as they should. And that is why some people take it annually, preventative and curative against everything which is disturbing. And in cancer, so in early stages, we always recommend patients who were just diagnosed to try the best of non-invasive therapy and monitor closely in order to get over it without using the toxic therapies, because once you start this, the survival rate drops significantly. So, and then when is the later stage? Well, we need like 1-2 weeks for the preparation, and of course it needs some time to start working. A therapy that has an effect of 6 to 9 months wouldn't do the miracle or the trick in 1 week, of course, because to get cancer is usually a journey of many years. We even had good results with patients in a terminal stage, where they were thinking of, let's say, a palliative chemotherapy, and we said, well, palliative chemotherapy would only waste and really burden your last weeks or months. And we even had situations where a patient was given like 3 months of life and they survived and they get back to health or got stabilized for a couple of years. The good thing is you cannot lose anything. Okay, you can lose money because usually it is a private medical treatment, but you wouldn't lose anything on chances, and you can even combine it with every kind of cancer treatment. But this is absolutely free of side effects. It will be strong, it will be effective, but we can never guarantee how effective it will be in this situation, in this patient.
Are there any side effects?
Well, you have to give blood, 200 milliliters. So we are kind of vampires. And so when a patient is quite weak and he gets the serum in, then for the next 2-3 days, he might feel that something is taking energy because the immune system is getting full of energy and could take some energy. That means patient is quite tired or has some heat waves or shivering. That can happen. But but cancer patients are struggling with way more side effects. So we can say basically no side effects.
When you're saying things, it sounds like anyone should just go and do an immune treatment. COVID times, just to boost our systems.
Yeah, so just for, let's say, for COVID, it would be quite expensive and it's not specially designed against viral infections. But in terms of regeneration, it is always good to have it. So if money is not an issue, yeah, I have to say that. But but in terms of a cancer patient, we cannot treat leukemia with dendritic cell therapy. We have a different cell-based immunotherapy for leukemia. But other than that, as long as there is the blood is still, there is not too low blood values, then so that we can take blood, then the treatment is possible. And it's working, it's effective, it's strong, it's even stronger. In loads of clinical papers it has been proven that it's stronger and better than chemotherapy or radiation.
Where are you based?
We are in Marbella. We have our clinic in Puerto Banús.
Very nice too. Well, it sounds absolutely ideal. Johannes, thank you so much for coming to chat with us. We will not leave it so long till the next time. Might even pop along to the clinic with the camera and take a little look so people can get more of an idea, because it does sound like a really good alternative to radiation and chemotherapy, especially as it's got the validation that it has. As you say, this isn't a joke. This isn't just a newfangled fad. This is science at its best.
Absolutely. And I can tell you, yes, of course, we want to give this to as many of people as possible, but it's not about the money. This is what we are doing is about people, and I can tell you what impresses me most is when I hear back from patients and they are telling us, "Oh, my cancer markers dropped back to 10% of the value before. My tumor shrank." And is no longer visible. My doctor confirmed me being cancer-free. Okay, that does not happen always, but it happens in half of the cases, and we have very, very difficult cases that we get. And that is so satisfying when you see that people who put your trust on you, they get the result and they get back to you saying, "Oh, I cannot thank you enough." And that is what really impresses us. Maybe the next time we can bring one of our patients to the show that they can give testimonial.
Without a doubt. I'm all in favor of anything that's not invasive or painful, and to something that has such positive results for such an important issue that affects so many people. Really grateful, Johan, for your time, and to Anita Norde for setting up the interview. It's not a threat. I will come to record at the clinic, and obviously keep in contact with you.
Great, Nicole. Thank you very much for your smart questions and the positive atmosphere and the energy you are giving to Marbella, and very much looking forward to talking to you very soon.
Thank you very much. As you were saying before, if you do something with enthusiasm, you want people to see you actually like what you do.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Ro, Imagura, wonderful treatment to help your immune system for cancer particularly. That's what the idea is, based right in Puerto Banús in Marbella. We're now going to some messages from our sponsor, Linea Director, offering free taxi for policyholders up to 4 times a month rather than have us drink and drive. Also, we'll take your car home on a tow truck so you don't have to go back for it the next day. And also the courtesy car, GPS, everything you would want from somebody who actually does proclaim to cater to expats' needs, including supporting at Zero Hero Incentive, free soft drinks for the designated driver. We're going over to the messages, but don't go away, because we'll be back after that.
Hey, hey.
When I'm the designated driver, I think it's only fair that I get to choose a Zero Hero venue that rewards me with free soft drinks. My friends all get to choose and booze, and they feel safe going home with me. Make sure that you get your reward for being the designated driver. Why pay if you don't have to?
Judy likes to consider herself a clever young woman, which is why she thought very carefully before choosing her insurance company. Now that she needs it, she's jolly glad she chose Linear Director, as it looks as if she might have something better to do. Why don't you be clever, like Judy? Call Linear Director on 952 14 78 34 and see which policy is best for you.
Zero Hero, welcome to the playwright.
Hello guys, welcome to Harbor. All the designated drivers are welcome here to the Harbor. And we are very proud to be a Zero Hero partner.
G-Wine is happy to be Zero Hero partner. Clara are proud to present Zero to Hero. Never drink and drive.
Yes, I mean, do you think that's
McNulty's is proud to be a Zero Hero partner.
Hi guys, Ross here from Hogan Stand. Proud to be a member of the Zero Hero campaign. And we recommend everybody, nobody drives drinking, everybody who drives a car doesn't have any alcohol in their system, and we're proud to sponsor the Zero Hero program.
Our welcome Zero Heroes. Come and visit us for Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Merry Christmas.
Casa Tua is proud to be a Zero Hero partner.
We're all thinking about Christmas and undoubtedly presents. I can only but plead that you buy your presents in charity shops from our local businesses, and if you do go out, that you go to the local businesses and support them. They really do need our support, undoubtedly. As Spectrum says in their advertising, if we don't use them, we will lose them. When I walk out and about Marbella, I think there's another business closed every single day. It is up to us local residents to use our local businesses. Please don't go to the big shops or buy online when you can buy something locally. And I can but encourage you to go to our charity shops. I got this for €3 in the Butterfly Children or the Kudeka shop, I'm not sure which, but they all have great stuff. We live in a great area where people have lots of money and they often give away things they've never even used. Remember also, dine and donate with AAA. If you go to one of the participating businesses and you say that you've come to dine and donate for AAA, they will give a percentage of your bill to the Animal Rescue Centre. Likewise, Zero Hero partners are rewarding the designated driver with free soft drinks. Always good to go to local businesses, but particularly those who are involved with our local community. Well, that's it for me for today. Take care of yourselves. See you tomorrow.